What is up, guys? It's Jimbo here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the aka the 7th Seraph Sidearm, one of my favorite weapons in the game that I haven't got the role that I want on it yet. But without further ado, let's take a look at it and jump right into the video. Did you know if you click the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, it makes you 10 times more likely to get the rolls on the weapon you want? So I would highly recommend doing that. And if you come and check out the link in the description to twitch.tv/it's Jimbo when I am live, you will get a further 20% chance of getting the rolls that you want. I can confirm this, it's happened all the time. Streamer luck and content creator luck is a thing, but with all the memes aside, let's take a look at the 7th Seraph Sidearm. So, the 7th Seraph Sidearm is a lightweight frame and it has a void burn to it, or a void element damage. It has 360 rounds per minute and also has 15 in the magazine. Why is this such a good gun, you may ask, and where can I obtain it? Once again, it's in the world pool. I haven't had many drops of it, which is fantastic when you really want it, and I've talked about having loads of this cool RNG and all that jazz, but getting it from Banshee with gunsmith materials, getting it from lost sectors or legendary engrams is a chance for them to drop as well, and doing activities like powerful rewards, primes, they're in the world pool, there's an opportunity for them to drop. Why should I like this weapon? Well, for me, sidearms actually do a lot of damage, and they do more damage than some other weapons in the game. A lot of people don't like them because they don't look as cool. They're not as cool as hand cannons. They're not maybe as cool as SMGs. Don't have the biggest amount of rounds per minute compared to them. But I would recommend picking this up purely because any of these 7th Seraph weapons combined with Global Reach and Warmind cells is the most powerful ad clearing combo in the game. Plus, this is void. We have the Arc SMG, we have the void of this, and then we also have the solar shotgun. But I would highly recommend getting this because in case you need to do an activity that requires you to break void shields, then this is going to be a weapon that you're going to need because it will keep into your builds and also mean that you won't have to change up too much. As I've said in the last couple of videos, we're going to be bypassing the mags and also the barrels and all that stuff because it's pretty much the same style of perks on there, you know, corkscrew, all that jazz. So the first perk that I am going to recommend in this slot is full auto trigger system, so you don't have to keep squeezing the trigger over and over and over again or clicking the mouse button over and over and over again. Full auto trigger system bypasses that and also just means it's a kind of easier, lazier way to play with it, which is why I prefer having it sometimes. And full auto is one of the only things that I would recommend on a sidearm, especially because this one fires more one round at a time rather than a triple burst or a double burst. The other alternative option that I would recommend is Demolitionist. Demolitionist is another one of my favorite perks in the game, and Demolitionist, if you didn't know, kills with this weapon generate grenade energy, and activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. This has a lot of build potential when using this, and I love Demolitionist. I love perks, once again, that give you back your abilities via using the gun. Whether you want grenade ability back or whether you want to give yourself a full auto trigger system, I'm trying to find either one of them because it's the second two perks that you're going to want a little bit more. Speaking of them, the first one is Dragonfly. Dragonfly, as we have seen before, is a perk that allows you to make elemental explosions when you get precision kills. If you get precision kills with this sidearm, because it's only one shot at a time, it should be easier to hit them. And it means that you're going to be able to create more explosions, more ad clearing potential, and ultimately a lot more fun. But personally, the role that I am going to be looking for is Surrounded. Surrounded, you can put Surrounded Spec on the gun as well, which gives it a flat damage increase. And this gains weapon damage based on how many enemies are in proximity. 3 or more gives you the maximum amount. I don't know if it's 2 or more. I definitely know it's 3 or more is where the perk will proc. And I used surrounded spec on my Ikelos SMG, and it's insane, and it's just the same here. I am trying to get a full auto surrounded, or if I can't get that, a full auto Dragonfly or a Demolitionist surrounded, because that would be pretty insane. You could go with Vorpal weapon, but I'm not really going to be using this as a damaging to bosses or vehicles. There's other weapons in the game that are more equipped to doing that, and I would personally love my primaries to be mainly add clear weapons than doing damage to bosses. Why do I love this gun so much? I love this gun so much because, once again, as I've said before, Warmind cells are so good in the game right now. I can't rave enough about them. But on top of that, this is a gun that we don't really get to see. There isn't many void sidearms in that slot that have this really cool aesthetic to them as well, the way that the Warmind guns did, or the 7th Seraph guns, I should say. And I would just go and pick one up. They're in the whirlpool. If you don't like sidearms, then stay away from this, but those are the rolls that I would recommend for you guys to go for. The videos have kind of gone a little bit more compact and a little bit shorter because I want to alleviate the fluff and talking about loads of different, stability and handling, all these words that kind of, they don't do too much, because at the end of the day, gun goes pew pew. I want to reload faster. Does it do more damage? Does it help my abilities out? That's my mindset of thinking, and I think that's what a lot of other people have, unless you are really specifically trying to get into the nitty gritty of the weapons. But there you go, guys, the 7th Seraph Sidearm. I've been calling it the SMG in this recording, which has been funny as hell because they're so good. I just can't stop talking about the 7th Seraph weapons to people. Go and get hold of them right now. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Once again, it gives you a 10% RNG buff. And also, make sure you come and check the link down in the description for twitch.tv/Jimbo, guaranteed to make you 30% more awesome. So go and do that right now. But this has been It's Jimbo, and I will see you guys next time.